Hey there, it's Nathan, and I just wanted to share some thoughts on the recent Republican debate and the Republican primary overall. So just some overall thoughts on the debate. It does seem like the debates kick off quite early, with the actual election being over a year from now, but I do suppose there needs to be time for the presidential debates as well. Overall, it does seem like an exciting time in the political world as this presidential season starts up. Usually it does seem difficult to keep these debates orderly, but I suppose this will always be an issue in this kind of environment and atmosphere. I do think, though, this was actually one of the more timid and orderly debates overall, with not too much talking over each other and the like. I thought the amount of candidates was solid as well. It could have been maybe one or two less to get more discussion from every candidate. But overall, I think it worked out well, especially in the first debate. In terms of the candidates, I think everyone performed well and had a solid showing, with some surprise newcomers as well. Everyone had something of substance to say and offered something unique as well. It was also interesting seeing and hearing the candidates agreeing with each other at some points, as this is usually rare to encounter on the debate stage. So just going through some of the candidates, Ron DeSantis, I think he had a strong showing here. I think he did about as much as he could, given the environment and situation. He's already doing an excellent job on the campaign trail as it is. All he really had to do here was just continue relaying what he's already been saying. He didn't have too much speaking time, but I don't think he really needed to at this point. I think most people already know his stances and policies already. Plus, he's already got the lead amongst the others on that debate stage, so he may have had more to lose than to gain by saying too much here. Vivek Ramaswamy, great performance here. Definitely really took it to his opponents. Definitely got attacked at quite a high rate here that I wasn't particularly expecting, but I think overall he's doing a phenomenal job thus far. Getting his name out there, becoming more known to the public, and has really skyrocketed in the polls as well. I think he's got a great aura about him and articulates and portrays his ideas very well. Tim Scott, another surprise here as well. He's got a great aura about him too, a confident aura, and he communicates his ideas well too. I think he's great for the party. I think he can really expand the Republican vote in a positive way. Mike Pence, he's been an interesting candidate thus far too. Hearing him talk, hearing him speak, finding out more of who he is. I think it is smart to utilize his experience as VP, as I think this can be valuable and does set him apart from the other candidates. I think the topics were insightful and well chosen. For example, the economy. I think this could be one of the strongest arguments, strongest topics for the Republican Party. It does seem like there are financial problems and issues when the Democratic Party is in charge. For example, inflation, gas prices, food shortages, and our national debt. So it definitely seems like it can be beneficial to have some kind of conservative leadership to kind of get everything back into a more manageable, reasonable situation. Abortion, always an important topic of discussion as well. I do think it is interesting how there are disagreements within the party and between the candidates as well when it comes to specifics on this issue. Trump's indictment, a very timely topic. I do agree that this may only help Trump when it comes to the Republican Party, having someone to rally behind, someone to defend. It's also certainly understandable that this may not assist him with the Democrats in quite the same manner. The Ukraine-Russia conflict, also a very timely topic here. This topic may be one of the biggest dividers when it comes to the American people and people in general. At the very least, I think it would be beneficial to get things in a good, manageable situation here, so that it may enable us and give us more of a capability to help others as well. I thought it was a good idea for Donald Trump not to attend, especially when he has such a lead. Also, in a way, it was kind of a bonus doing the Tucker Carlson interview. I thought the interview went well. There perhaps could have been more questions, but think it was good overall, especially with the time they had. And I think overall the main purpose was portrayed, the main message of partaking in the interview to begin with. So looking at it that way, it was definitely a success. With the polls, there does seem to be a lot of change going on, but I do think Ron DeSantis still has a firm lead when it comes to being the primary challenger to Trump. There could still be some caution or awareness of other candidates moving up, as there are others that are doing very well too. At the end of the day, though, it's going to be an uphill battle overtaking Donald Trump this time around. But, there's still a lot of race left to go, and a lot can happen between now and the primary election. It does seem quite close with many of the Republican candidates against Joe Biden currently. But I do think it can be difficult to predict the final result until Election Day. So overall, I think it was a solid debate. And also, I didn't notice any massive errors from them. The upcoming debate should definitely be an intriguing one as well, as the GOP race continues.